everybody. Welcome to Married at First Sight. The Bald and the Beautiful podcast is actually what this is called. I am Melissa.
Kevin Fredericks.
I'm Angel.
Marcus Anthony Tanksley the first.
First of his name.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah. Before we get started, I'll
tell you who's sponsoring us. And today's podcast is sponsored by some wonderful people we want y'all to check out. Storyworth, HelloFresh, BetterHelp, and Common Goods. We'll tell you more about them later on the podcast, so stay tuned.
Fabulous. All right, so we're going to talk about Married at First Sight, the reunion part 2. And we can start with let's start with Mitch and
Kirsten.
Yes, thank you. Let's start with them.
They done already said what they feel. It's clear that this girl will foolishly go back to him if he leaves any type of glimmer of hope. My beef is with the experts still trying to make sure that there's nothing left in the tank for that relationship. Like, let it go. Leave it alone.
Yeah, like frozen.
Huh?
She kind of left the door. This is nothing.
No, they kept bringing it up. Like, so Kevin Frazier said it. The experts with them. Yeah, they were just like, so I mean, is there anything left for you guys? Are you guys sure? It's
they
like
never talked to the experts. Didn't talk to Kirsten and Mitch together. They talked to them separate.
But they talked to him. They brought it up.
No, Pastor Cal was like, I wanted to kick into daddy mode and was like, have you lost your mind?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did say that.
This way. I didn't get the energy of. What'd you say?
I said I didn't all the way watch it, to be honest, so I don't remember.
This is what I'm saying. It's like they are hell bent on making this man say each episode that he did not want her. But he did not like her.
It was the fact that they kept Kevin Frazier, whoever it was.
It was Kevin Frazier mostly. Okay,
Kevin Frazier reiterating and asking like for the rebound, and it's like, number one, because he is such a butt wipe. He doesn't know how to give a courtesy lie.
No,
he doesn't know how.
He doesn't have to give. He don't have those soft kind answers.
No, so he just tells the truth, and you just don't lie to me or give me the truth without the brutality.
Yes, he don't know how to do that.
He definitely. This is the thing. I thought he was very rude. I do think he was truthful.
Wait, Mitch or Kevin Frazier?
Mitch. I thought Mitch throughout the season, very rude in his truths, right? But was fully telling the truth at all times. Like never really, I wouldn't say he really like strung her along or led her on. Actually, in the way they ended up almost severing their friendship was because he was so adamant about, I need you to understand that this is not a romantic relationship that I pursue. And it felt like she kept setting herself. This episode actually made me a little bit more mad at Kristen because it felt like, why do you keep setting yourself up for this man to talk about you bad? Like,
Mitch does not listen to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. He's not going to leave the door open. It's closed. It's locked. You know, on the cartoon.
Wait, he said, hold on.
I thought he said it all.
Oh.
No, I said it all.
Yeah. You know, on the movies or the cartoons where they have the door and they lock and it's like chain, deadbolt, big wooden thing. Then another door. That is what he did to that girl.
Yes.
And it didn't even wait until decision day. It was clear he did not want that woman. He told her she was not attractive. He took his ring off and got in the hot tub with work people. Stop.
Naked.
We're naked.
I don't remember they were naked, but I
he said some of them were naked.
That's probably true.
I thought he was joking.
I thought that was like a joke. Like they were naked.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
And what did y'all think of old girl calling him a B every time she saw him?
Let me tell you what.
Look,
she out of pocket.
Listen. I was watching that like, why didn't he be like, hey, listen, I don't know how y'all play, but you ain't gonna really be talking to me like that.
Yeah.
Like he was giving her. I don't remember that happening on the show.
Yeah, I don't think they played it.
Did they? Okay, I was like, I don't think they were showing that
what
at
if
all.
it was one of the 12 episodes we missed?
We did take a couple of.
We did.
But it seems like she doesn't know. She's never been told. Like, you learn that in middle school and high school. Like, girl, don't be going around calling somebody something you don't want to be called back yourself. Because if he turned around and said it takes a to know it,
Right,
that would have been too much.
That's more heavy in Black culture. That word specifically to a Black man, because that is fighting words usually, especially if a man says that to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I can only speak on being from the Black perspective. I don't know what they be doing over there, but unless it's used as a, like, if you use that phrase towards somebody and it's not malicious, they know 100% full force that it's not malicious, and it ain't just openly used.
Because it's mean.
Yeah.
It was like she was trying to like prod him.
She
like
was
like she wanted something to happen. What's the word? Instigate. Like she was instigating a reaction at him. I was like, first of all, girl, why are you talking to that man like that? Like, you was low-key tripping.
Right.
Like Marcus uses the word a lot, but when he's using it, he's meaning to use it that, in that way.
Like, however it's received, that's exactly how it was meant to be received.
And it's not, there's no confusion. There's no like, oh, well, that was awkward. It's like, oh, that he said exactly how he was feeling. So it was very odd that they were like and I think because she's Black, that none of the white girls wanted to be like, yo.
Right.
Like, especially like I said, her stepping out of line like that, or even not having a relationship. I remember Angel. I think when Angel was pregnant, either with the twins or with little Marcus, and we had people come out, and I picked up weight right along with Angel. I remember one of her, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, dang, which one of y'all is pregnant? And I was like, my response was, my wife is. What's your excuse? And I'm like, you can't come at somebody.
Look at Melissa.
No, you can't come at somebody with a certain type of energy and not expect them to respond with that same kind of energy.
You would be a fool to not expect the same.
You said that out loud
to her
in
her face in that amount of time. Right? Dang, Marcus, which one? I thought Angel was pregnant. Which one of y'all is pregnant? I was like, actually, my wife is pregnant. But what's your excuse?
Marcus Anthony.
It's that simple.
Marcus Anthony.
No, but I'm saying you can't. If I come at somebody a certain way, I got to respect the reciprocal of that. Equal to response. What is it? Equal to and whatever. Opposite. Action. Every action has a reaction.
That's true.
Marcus is saying every cliche about this that he knows.
Boy, what I'm trying to say is, you come at me, I'm gonna come back at you. If you
two versions of Bush is better than one in the hand.
Oh my God, I can't believe I was so wish I was there just to witness it.
People with glass stones have throw rocks.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna tell you what I said, but I'm gonna tell you what I meant to say. I said people with glass stones shouldn't throw rocks.
Yeah.
I meant to say people with glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Don't be the kettle calling the pot on the pot, calling the kettle.
Jessica Williams
in your panties.
In your damn panties. Oh, watch out. I got to my head. Jessica Williams says, why is Melissa reacting like she ain't never met Marcus? That's true.
That is very true. That is very true.
It's right here.
Sorry, they have the sugar plum cheese dance.
I'm trying to order breakfast. I'm hungry.
Ooh, sugar plum cheese Danish.
But Kevin, you're eating.
My God.
Hush. I already told you where I'm at.
We should be trying to be on people.
No. We just did a podcast where he was eating his meal prep and said he was eating healthy again.
Now he's full. Let him have his dessert.
And I was eating healthy then. This is now.
Sugar plum cheese Danish.
That's what I thought you said.
Do you think it is good because it's not year round? Do you think we appreciate it more?
Yes, it's so good. You ever had one?
I'm about to have one.
Marcus
Send
don't
one
like
here.
Not my friend Marcus.
You know what though? Say it again.
I said he'll come pick it up right after the podcast. He'll be like, "Thank you, Liz."
I don't
look from my phone
either, but the cheese kind of cuts the sweetness a little bit. It's not like, because I don't like I do have a sweet tooth, but it'd be like mostly ice cream. Like I'll eat ice cream after every meal. Like
will.
legitimately. I will
That's
order.
why I got about 28 of these pounds is just eating ice cream when she orders.
I will order ice cream or make a banana split every single day.
My body
Why
was
28? Why
28 of
28?
these pounds. You don't understand. This is Melissa has been like this. In my experience, this started when we were in college. We used to go to there was like a 7-Eleven basically in the dorm, in my dorm, in her dorm too. And they had, this is Ben and Jerry. This is when we first got introduced to Ben and Jerry. I don't know about you, but I hadn't had Ben and Jerry's before college. And we used to go down there multiple times a week and eat Ben and Jerry's. And my ice cream, some from 04, probably this little section here.
I will eat ice cream every day.
This will eat ice cream, but her body doesn't recognize that.
But it's a little bit different now because I don't know if dairy makes you bloated, but I be feeling bloated as a result of it now.
That's age. Age is doing some things to me. I can't drink a lot of red wine no more.
Does it give you heartburn?
Yes.
Me too.
Last night, before we even left the thing, I was like,
oh no.
I had three glasses, but yeah, you cannot do that.
Let me tell you what, I don't know if this is true, but I feel it. I think my metabolism is much slower than when I was 28 or 29.
No, it's definitely true.
Definitely true.
Okay, because I said the amount of working out we're doing with this trainer and eating right, 29-year-old Kev would have lost much more weight. It's like your metabolism be like, are you for real this time? Because you done started and stopped. I'm not going to get up and do nothing if you finna change your mind. And by the time he gets his act together, I'm ordering sugar plum cheese Danishes.
Somebody said take an antacid pill before wine. Wine is never planned, okay? It just happens.
We getting up there when our audience is suggesting y'all got to take that antacid before you get to that red wine. Our audience is also experiencing this. I'm so glad I never had an audience that was way younger than me.
Oh, they wouldn't understand.
Them, because minors had audiences that were children, and they're not going to help them with no antacid.
Nah.
Our audience be like, listen, you got GERD. You know, I had struggled that GERD. You got to go down and talk to people about GERD because I had it as well.
Mail my Amazon cart and antacid pills.
That's what I'm about to do. They told me about these doggone papaya, and I am hardhead. I'm not going to lie. I am hardhead, and I don't be buying the things, but I'm doing it literally right now.
Yesterday, we were doing a telethon for the school where we help raise funds at Marcus's school, and they always give us wine. Any function that they have for the parents, they getting us lit. And to make these phone calls, to get the urge to be able to ask people to donate money
that you don't know.
I want to be rich enough to make the list that you call me to donate.
Oh, they even had people that weren't rich. There were people who gave 50. They were like, get that 50 one more time.
How do you get the list? I want to be on the list.
$50?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can get on the list. The school, I don't know. We only have the list of people to call. They have the whole organized thing of emailing everybody. Like, I don't know what the email said. I think you got it. It's like, hey, by the way, you're going to be getting a call to give some money again.
No, it was the head of school being like, this is what the money is used for. And tuition only covers so much of the operational cost. So we need your help. So we really had to, they have a profile on everybody you call. You see how much they've given in the past. You see maybe what school they went to. You see what grade their kids are so that you can be like, so like one woman I called, I was like, wait, you have twins?
Hold up. My metabolism is chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
This is our life, guys. This is our life, guys. We all 40 are on the cusp.
It went from twisted to chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
We on the cusp.
I never had twisted metabolism ever.
Tank, where are you? You 41 or 40?
40.
40. You gonna be 41 on your next birthday?
Yep.
Said it, yeah.
Your next birthday, you gonna make 41?
That's usually what happens, yeah.
Okay. So then after that, gonna be 42. Jackie Robinson?
Maybe. You know, I might just be like,
Lord willing,
38.
Like even saying Lord willing. I want to believe that God's will is always for me to see tomorrow.
Come on.
God's will is what I want. We need to plan this group vacation this summer for all of our birthdays. Me, Marcus, Angel, Melissa, Josh. We're all having big birthday. Well, not Marcus. Marcus just turned 41. But Melissa and I turning 40. Josh turning 30. Mel turning 48.
38.
I'm turning
38.
38.
36.
38. I was
36.
like, how Mel is 30? Boy,
You ain't.
that ain't really a milestone birthday, but we
One of
good
us
see.
have a milestone. Me, Marcus, and Mel don't have a milestone
I
birthday.
was like, where is this going? Because the only milestones would be us and Joshua.
Yeah.
Josh.
But Angel, you, me, birthdays is within the same.
Actually,
year.
everybody's birthdays is during the summer except
Marcus and
Me and
Greg.
Greg.
All of my birthdays are milestones, though. If you tell me.
Hey,
period.
All of them.
Yes, she about to do it right now. I thought that's where she was going.
All of my birthdays are milestones, and I love to be able to spend time with the ones that I love. And if you're spending time with loved ones for the holidays, chances are you're going to hear a lot of stories. The ones you love to hear, the ones you've heard too many times. Oh, they talking about you, Kevin, in this ad. But have you ever wanted to help your loved ones document those timeless stories? It
Are you
can
talking
be
about me saying the same stories over and over?
Oh, that's you.
You
It
told
can
the
be
people.
challenging to write an entire book of life memories, but Storyworth makes it fun and easy. This is how anyone can write a book about their life. Every week, Storyworth will email your loved one a single life-related question that you pick from their collection, like, what's the bravest thing you've done? What's the furthest you traveled? Kevin, Melissa answered that. What's the furthest you've traveled?
Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt.
Or Japan. I don't know which one's further.
I
Egypt.
prefer
Egypt. Egypt.
What's the
Egypt.
furthest you've traveled?
I'm here. Now, let me think. One of them islands.
Yeah. So this is stuff that maybe your loved ones don't know. All they have to do is reply with the story. Then after a year, Storyworth compiles your loved one's stories, memories, and even photos into an exquisite hardcover book, creating a valued keepsake. I think it's something beautiful that can be passed on. We talk about wanting to have heirlooms. This is one of them, so that your family will know you, your legacy will continue. Millions of stories have already been told with Storyworth because they make the process so simple. Get started with your loved one for the holidays, and before you know it, you'll both be cherishing those timely stories for generations to come. Like I said, I've told this before when talking about Storyworth. I found out my mother had never had a sleepover, and so she got to finally have one for her 70th birthday because of Storyworth. Help your family share the story that this holiday season with Storyworth. Go to storyworth.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Yay, and save $10 on your first purchase. That's STORYWORTH.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Save $10 on your first purchase. Storyworth.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
I have a story for you. I ran out of gas yesterday.
Where and why?
Oh, no.
Listen to me. First of all,
You said 10 miles to empty, didn't it?
First of all, I hate getting gas. Okay. This is just the reality of my life. I do not like getting gas. I don't like stopping for gas. It's cold. It's windy. It's just not something that I enjoy doing. So I prefer to push it to the limit. My cars typically tell me how many miles I have left, okay, until I hit zero. These are things that I need in my life because otherwise, every time I get on the road, I'm risking my life. So I go from my house to the sound stage to record. Mind you, as soon as I got in the car, my car was like, hey, girl, you still need gas. Don't forget, you still need gas. And I was like, okay, girl, I got you. Went to the studio, did not get gas. Then came home because Kevin, y'all came back from travel. So I came home and wanted to see him, spend some time with him. Then went to Joe's school. Then went to go pick up Riley.
Let me stop you here. Guys, Joe gets out of school at 3:30.
I have to be there an hour early.
Melissa left this house at 2:00. Do you think she stopped by the gas station on her way? Do you think she passes multiple gas stations on her way? Yes. Did she stop and get gas because she was an hour early? No, because you know what's more important than gas? Getting a good spot in the parent.
I got the last good spot.
You know what she did, Marcus and Angel?
That'd be critical, though.
It is critical. I understand that. But some days you got a good spot and then you couldn't get to the spot where you live after. You know what else she did, Marcus and Angel? She left her car running the entire time she was waiting. The whole hour and 15 minutes I said, did you even turn your car off? She was like, no.
That sounds like some angel stuff. I shouldn't have to.
I really shouldn't. At this point, I'm trusting God. I have faith the size of a mustard seed. And this
you
is the
have
thing.
way more faith than that.
Oh, yeah.
Faith the size of Mount Everest.
Yeah. Go get Riley, came down the hill, turned the corner. I was within 2 minutes driving and 10 minutes walking of my house. This is the thing. If you've never run out of gas, I want to tell you, there is a moment when you know.
Have you run out of gas before?
Yeah, I definitely have. Tank, I need you to follow what I'm about to say so you can fill in the blank. Okay.
All right.
When you know you should have got gas and you feel your car is now out of gas, there's a moment when you say to yourself, oh, I done.
You start praying and cussing. Lord Jesus, I know I don't up this time.
Marcus, that is very funny. Ooh, when I cuss, I'm going to do that exact joke.
My God.
The yin and yang of Christianity.
Listen to me.
Ooh, I can't wait to say that.
I sat there and the kids were in the car and they was like, are you serious? I said, well, we may as well get out and walk because we close now.
Such a nice day.
Marcus,
So
I was so trying not to show how frustrated I was with this woman.
No, I know you did.
Because she just never leave well enough alone. She always pushing it one more time. Got that big old expensive car that hold 1,000 tanks of gas. She left at any point. She could have stopped before she came and saw me. She could have been a little bit late to the podcast. She could have been a little late to the
podcast early.
Every time she had time to get gas, she wasn't even running late at any step of her day. She was never running late. Gas never takes as long as you think it does. You're like, oh, I ain't got time to stop for gas. I stopped for gas today because you know what happened. My tank said, hey, you got 50. You got to get gas. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Next time I stop, I'm going to put some gas in my truck. And it took less than 4 minutes.
No, that took me an hour and a half.
And now look what
you did. What you plugging in?
You wouldn't spend 5 minutes. And when she texts me and Mel and Greg and her got a group chat. She texts, y'all, I done run out of gas. I literally you know when you love someone but you was pissed off, Marcus?
What time was it?
You know how you love them. And I said,
Riley gets out at 3:20. It was probably 3:30, 3:35.
I'm gonna have to text her, are you okay? Knowing full and well, and here's the other thing. She got a new car. In her old car, I had gas tank, a little backpack with spark plugs, flares.
This sounds like your
tire
fault
pressure.
This sounds like your fault because why isn't my car already equipped?
When I got her when she got the new car and I got it home, I take that stuff, I move it. Somehow that stuff ain't in there no more.
It aesthetically don't go with the new car.
She putting stuff in there. I don't need this gas tank. I don't need this plug. I don't need this
in my black leather.
So I said, listen, there's a gas tank in the back. She was like,
because you still got to walk to get the gas. She was closer to the house.
At least you would have had the tank. Now, and then Greg, who's supposed to be my brother, he tried to help listen. Mel is texting Greg. First of all, Liz is in a dead spot, a cell phone. Greg's like, I'm going to come bring you some gas. Did y'all meet up?
Yeah.
Melissa's texting the chat like, Greg, where are you? Mel go, Greg left his phone at home here with me. I text them. I said, we as a family, we are just in shambles right now. We are in full disarray. We have thrown 3 interceptions. Another kid wants
You know what? Apocalypse go down. Just stay where y'all at. I'm just gonna come pick everybody up. Don't try to just sit there and be like, you know what? He's gonna come.
Marcus, it's apocalypse. It's apocalypse, Marcus. Where is the generator, Marcus?
Oh my have an apocalypse, get down.
We are dead.
Yeah, y'all
If there's a zombie apocalypse, y'all come and pick up the boys. The first zombies that get through that gate, I'm gonna shoot the gun backwards. I'm gonna be throwing cream corn at the zombies.
Oh my God.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh man.
Save yourselves, Thanksgiving family.
I was literally around the corner picking up Amar at around that time.
Really? That is hilarious.
That's why I said, what time? Oh,
I was so close to the house. We walked home. Then I didn't even tell y'all this. Then we moved on. When I got to the gas station, because I came home, got Kev's car, drove it to the gas station.
Did my car have gas in it?
Well, no, it needed gas. I drove the car you put gas in this morning.
You didn't. I was in that car.
No, I didn't put gas in it, but it needed gas when I drove it.
The Maserati needed gas?
Yes.
Because you was driving it.
Anyways, the point is, once I got there, this older man, I don't know his nationality. I said, "Excuse me, sir, how do I open this?" Because
this woman graduated. The college paid for her to come because of how smart she was.
The gas cans these days, they have multiple safety features.
They do.
So it's difficult to open that little thing. And I
give you that. I give you that one, because you got to press the little thing in and press down. It ain't no aspirin bottle. It's a whole different level to that.
Keep it at home for like generators and stuff. Is it so the fumes don't get out? Is that why it's so hard?
Child safety.
Because you can burn your house down.
Listen, so
and then the new ones, you can't even pour liquid out of it unless the little thing is engaged because it's trying to keep everything contained.
So you
I break them off mine.
I said to the guy, okay, so after I put the gas in, how do I put the gas into the car? So he was pressing the little button. You have to like manually. It was a lot. Yeah. I was like, honestly, I probably should just call AAA or something because this was just a lot going on. Okay, that's it.
And then Melissa called her dad, and I know he was judging me. He didn't say it, but I know he was judging me for her running out of gas. This woman, I don't drive her car. I don't know her car. I don't be home.
Daddy said, you did what?
Even if and listen, the way that car guzzled gas, even if I left on Thursday and that tank was full, it still could have run out of gas by.
That's Angel. Angel can fill up. Angel can fill up by the time she get to the next gas station. She got to fill up again.
Oh, absolutely. This is why I try to save on driving by having HelloFresh because they deliver the food right to my door. Amen. Listen, then I got to worry about being stuck outside of the gate.
Come on.
HelloFresh is coming to me. All right. And you're going to get some farm fresh produce delivered right to your door in less than 7 days. So it's fresh. You need dinner in a hurry? HelloFresh quick and easy options like 20-minute meals and easy cleanup recipes allow you to enjoy good times around the dinner table with loved ones and less time in the kitchen. With over 35 weekly recipes, there's something to please everyone. You can always easily customize your recipes by swapping proteins or sides, upgrading to choice proteins, or even adding proteins to a veggie meal. Listen. Y'all know what's up in the Tanksley household. I made this dope penne meal with a cream sauce yesterday with roasted red peppers and roasted zucchini. We be up in here chopping it up. The food is great.
We be HelloFresh.
Can I say this too? My sister has a daycare and she uses HelloFresh for her daycare kids and they love it because it's so easy. Yesterday she made a meatball and rice situation. She was like, legitimately was like, you don't understand how much time this saves me and how easy this is for me to whip something up really quickly for these kids and it feeds them, they're full and I ain't got to worry about nothing. So
listen, HelloFresh is clutch. And if you haven't tried it out, you are just, I don't know why you're doing your life like this because HelloFresh is the business. So go to HelloFresh.com/TBTB65.
TBTB65.
And use code TBTB65.
TBTB65.
For 65% off plus free shipping. I'm gonna tell you that one more time. Go to HelloFresh.com/TBTB65.
TBTB65.
And use code TBTB65.
TBTB65.
for 65% off plus free shipping. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Now, after you got your tummy together, let's get your mind together. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, we talked about this before and how, as you saw, when the example that Melissa just gave, sometimes life be life in, and you be like, where is the manual? Where is the manual for life, right? Where's the manual that said, yo, I know you're going to get here to this thing an hour and a half early, but take 15 of those minutes and get gas. Well, unfortunately, life does not come with a user manual. So if it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Stuck was what happened. Navigating any life's challenges can make you feel unsure, whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or becoming a parent. Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of the challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you. BetterHelp has connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists, and is convenient and accessible anywhere, 100% online. There's so many benefits to therapy. It can make you feel more confident. It can allow you to help notice patterns that you have that aren't serving your best interest. It can help you heal from trauma. There's so many great things about therapy, and with BetterHelp, you have such a great option, because as the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online, plus it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
All right, let's move to Justin and Alexa. Is it Alexa or Alexis?
Alexis.
Okay,
Alexis.
I don't know. They shouldn't get back.
I think she lying. I
About
think she
coming
went
over?
to his house.
I absolutely 100% believe she went to that man's house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
No?
Why would she lie?
Because the way she be acting toward him.
Oh, that would be making it embarrassing.
Yeah, that would make her look like she been lying the whole. Well, she ain't been feeling the dude, but if she did, there ain't nothing wrong with her saying, "Yeah, I was drunk. I went over there to get this," because she would have just followed up. I would have went over there just to get disappointed again. Like that's the type of shade she would have threw at him.
Correct.
She should.
Correct. Which is really what she should have did. He was over there acting a donkey on this episode too. Him and old dude,
Nate.
they're childish.
They are.
They are. I tell you what, Nate was on my last nerve, but I was so glad he was trolling Justin. But they both got on my nerves. I'm like, both of y'all, just shut up.
They sound like kid cousins fussing
about nothing.
Just stop talking to me. You just don't say nothing else to me. I was talking to her. I was like, y'all you're 36.
Justin was trying to convince the group, like, hey, help you out. You might need to cry a little bit. More men need to cry. And they was like, I just think it's weird.
Yeah. Like you cry too much.
Cry too much, man.
I love that his brother was like.
That's what I was about to say.
His what?
His brother.
He said, "No, you shouldn't have got rid of the dog. That's your family."
He shouldn't have got rid of the dog.
I
think if the tables were turned and her dog, if Nugget had bit Maya, I don't think she would have got rid of her dog.
No. I was like, I'm glad he's here to tell the truth of the matter. But I don't know. It was just like we're hearing the same thing. They're not gonna get back together. I don't know why the therapist was like, "You quit." Yes, that's divorce. You're quitting marriage.
Yes, they should have quit.
They should have been encouraged to quit.
Yes, they should have. Just stop.
I don't.
Kevin, did you watch the episode?
Yes.
Oh.
I text Melissa when I was in the Sky Club because we got there early. I was in the Sky Club and I texted Liz when I got home. I said, I don't know what we're gonna talk about because it felt like the same episode over again. And the stuff that's not in the show is a reason why it's not in there. If it was good enough to be in the show, it would have been in the show.
Yeah.
It just be stuff on. outside of her calling Nate or Mitch,
bitch.
yeah, outside of that, which I guess that didn't push no stories along or whatever. But I was like, I literally felt like we were having the same conversations with the experts now that we just had with the people. There was Nate and Justin were doing the same thing they were doing in the first episode. I literally thought I watched the same episode by mistake. I was like, dang,
it was a lot of the same.
Did I put
and it don't help with Kevin Frazier just recycling the same questions.
Damn!
Oh, I know they're giving to him, but I'm like, y'all need to come up with some. If y'all gonna continue to drag this out, come up with some games or something.
I need something else because I was like, the producers are literally. It is so obvious that these people are not getting back together. Why is Kevin Frazier asking them? So, is there any chance of a rekindling? He just said you was ugly.
I hate when he leads people. When he was leading Mitch, he was like, so you can see how you not wanting to wear a shirt is the same as you not wanting her to wear makeup. And he was like, I see the parallel you're trying to draw, but that's two different things. You sure? That's the same thing to me. You want her not to wear makeup. She wants you to wear this shirt. I was like, Kevin,
is that a false pregnancy or is that the same thing?
I actually thought he had a point though. But
Mitch,
I thought he had a point.
I didn't think he had a point on the strength that like she still had the capability of still wearing makeup and doing her hair the way. In that moment, he was like, I don't want to wear the shirt. And she was like, wear the shirt. And he was like, I don't want to wear it. One was, I'm forcing this situation to happen now. And the other one is, I have a suggestion for how I want you to be. That's why he was like, I mean, I get it, but.
Yeah. The other thing, because we were talking about Justin and Alexis, I thought it was funny how he said, I'm a man. I know when a woman wants me, but you don't know when a man doesn't want you. Like,
he's a child.
So
Yes, he's a child. All right. Anybody else? Anything? Who were we talking about? Kristen and Mitch?
We started talking about tree and braids.
Okay.
I had one more thing, but
this is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. This is what I told Melissa. My biggest problem with Married at First Sight is it is too many episodes.
Yeah.
Way too many.
It had used to been 10 or 12 instead of 26 plus the after party. It would benefit from killing some baby. Y'all have too many episodes to fill, so everything becomes a storyline. Like if this was Married at First Sight, Melissa ordering Starbucks on the side would have been a whole. And then she ordered Starbucks, and she told me that they didn't have a sugar plum Danish. And
they can make this 8 episods with two reunion things. Make it full 10. Move on to the next season.
Yeah,
I get it. It's a popular show, so the advertising money is probably there. But it turns off the show. It turns people. I'd be like, oh man, who cares?
I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay,
I'm glad that Alexis finally admitted that she had Morgan's back more than her husband's.
Yeah, she did.
I was like, I'm so glad you admitted that. She was like, that's my friend. I had to have her back. But you told your husband you weren't gonna say nothing.
Right.
Man. And she also demoralized her husband all the time. Like
she said that's an untruth.
Yeah, she did.
That's an untruth. That's a truth.
Right.
Yeah, that's an extreme truth.
I be wanting us to find another show that we could like, or like Love is Blind. Netflix really screws up by releasing all the episodes at once.
No, they do like 3 at a time. Yeah,
3 at a time. What was the
but
other
this
show?
season was a good season.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
but
gonna have an expert on, man. I'm finna talk to him.
It's hard to review a show that comes out 3 episodes at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
What was that other one on Netflix where you date, you like
The Ultimatum?
That would have been a good time to review.
Oh, that was a good time.
But 8 episodes.
I
loved it.
I enjoyed it.
As soon as you get to the proposal, that's when it gets. I was like, we're past that. She was like, oh, you don't like it.
You weren't hooked. You was never gonna. You ain't hooked. I was like,
you need to do F-Boy Island or Love Island.
I couldn't get into it.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah.
Did you say F-Boy Island?
Yeah.
Ain't that a show?
I think so.
Let's do Big Cat Week on Discovery.
Can you imagine us taking it very seriously? Now, when that tiger came out in that plane, I didn't know if that was gonna make it or not. Let me tell you what I know, because our audience don't be watching the show either.
No, but they will start.
We should do like housewife shows. We should do like
a housewife show. Mel's loving those.
Real Housewives?
What you say?
Mel watches all the housewife shows.
I do too. I love it. I could talk about them all day long.
We could try
And they come
to.
out.
I don't know when the next season's out.
Listen, this. She said Kevin Frazier lied to the expert's face. That's because the producers work for the show. They're gonna have Kevin Frazier saying stuff that makes the show look good. Kevin Frazier ain't seen nan episode of nan nothing.
He's reading the teleprompter.
This is him. He's like, Nate, when you weren't. Nate, when you weren't.
he 5 episodes in.
We was there on
Gotcha.
What is that thing called? The after party?
Yeah.
Before they talk about a clip, they show you the clip. That's all he probably sees is the little piece y'all finna talk about.
So how did this make you feel?
Let's watch it together. Okay, next is I don't know these couples' names no more. Let's do Lindy. They didn't have nothing. Lindy and
Miguel was just in there taking up space. They were NPC.
They were just there not to get fined.
They were people in the background of the Truman Show.
No, Lindy did tell Stasha, "I'm a grown woman."
Yeah, she did at the end.
Oh, that was the thing.
Yeah, because I missed that part.
They went back to the time where Stasha basically, if Stasha was an actress, she did a substitution from something that happened to her life, and she went and put herself in Lindy's place and changed the whole rule.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were talking about how Lindy was saying like, I don't want to have sex unless it feels right, blah, blah, blah. And then the next time she saw her, she was like, yeah, we had sex. And she was like, did he force you? Mm-hmm. Is it something you really wanted to do? And Lindy basically just doubled down and was like, girl, I was not tripping. I welcomed it in. Have y'all been seeing that TikTok where you're like, how would you like it if y'all should stop eating crab legs. How would you like if somebody cracked your legs and ate you from the inside? And people are like, that's basically what Lindy said. She was like, girl, I wanted that Dungeons and Dragons peen.
Yeah. She was like, I'm a grown woman. I don't need you to come over here.
She was like, it was pacing perfectly. And the way things were going was good. I was okay with it. She tripled down. She was like, don't try to make it none. It wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it's what she said, because I just watched it. She said, I understand your intent behind it, but I'm a grown woman.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, you stay over there, deal with your man. I'm going to get doing by mine.
Hey, Macarena.
I'm surprised they seem to be doing as well as they're doing.
I am surprised. I still don't think Christmas gifts going to get exchanged, but we'll see.
Still with them?
I ain't.
Maybe watching other people like, y'all be tripping. We is cool over here in our little land.
Yeah.
I think that's a good catalyst for them. It's like, we ain't as bad as them fools over there.
Absolutely.
That's a good start.
That is.
And in the preview for next week, it don't look like Nate and Stasha gonna make it. They actually said she'll separate, I believe. But Lindy,
hold on.
What you mean next week?
Where are they now? Is next week.
We will be next week is on break for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Oh, you see my face? I'm like,
yes, Marcus. After all that, I saw a trailer for Where Are They Now? I said, ain't the reunion where they are now? I don't even see them in the world.
How you have a series that's a year and a half long?
It's money from Lifetime.
Listen, they have found a cash. They took a show that aired once a year for 10 episodes, and now they get basically 40 episodes of the show and like 10 or 15 of the after party. And I know that's their number one show right now. I can't even be close for how many episodes. As soon as it was over, it was like, and next season
in Nashville.
And they always started out so hopeful in the first trailer of all like, oh, this is
every single time.
I need to stop judging my vlogs because they don't care. They're like, you gonna get this boring mundane. I just need to be posting these boring vlogs and being like married at first sight, but in real time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncommon Goods.
I'm on my way, y'all.
When you said boring, I was like, oh, I know that's where she finna go.
Oh no, because I haven't read this, so I'm about to be like, Miriam can pick it playing yeah, and come on. Yeah, I know what this is. What's up? Holiday season is upon us, y'all. You gotta get these gifts and stop getting people crappy gifts they don't really want. Get them unique gifts that they will cherish. And if you want to avoid boring, basic, and bland gifts this year, Uncommon Goods is your secret weapon. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scouring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for your Secret Santa or your entire family, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what you want. Here are a few of the favorites that I found on their site. They have some really, really, I do believe it was cute robes and pajamas. And I feel like this is the time of year where everybody gets pajamas. You re-up on them because, come on, it's time. They also have some really beautiful like cutting boards that you can make into like a charcuterie board or just have it as like a part of your decor as your centerpiece, as well as some really nice games. There's this one game called Game of Phones that I'm thinking about getting because my child, Sai, is always looking for a family game night. That is his favorite activity. Mm-hmm. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting small artists and you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. These fine products are often made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. They have the most meaningful, out of the ordinary gifts anywhere, from art and jewelry to kitchen, home, and bar. Uncommon Goods have something for everyone, not the same lackluster gifts you can find just anywhere. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Uncommongoods.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
For 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary.
My sister is going to get the Uncommon Goods. What are you looking at? No, because you said you didn't want that. But no, Mel is going to get the matching pajama sets from Uncommon Goods, which I'm telling everybody, which means they'll be very common. But the point is they have unique ones that you wouldn't get at like typical retailers or whatever. So just wanted to throw that out there because
Place, go.
Why are you yelling at him right now?
He's begging.
Go.
He ain't listen to me. He listen to you.
Okay. Last couple. Actually, I just pulled it up. Is anything else on the whoever we were just talking about?
Nah, we ain't talking about nothing.
Okay, we talked about Stacia and Nate. We talked about Kristen and Mitch. We talked about Lex and Johnson. We talked about.
We didn't talk about Stacia and Nate.
Oh, we did not?
No.
Let's go there.
That long commercial break that they made Stacia do.
That was awful.
About the ring.
That was awful.
He did a really good job. You know, when I go to Ethan Allen Furniture and I went to the website and picked out my ring, I thought, wow, this is exactly solitaire. It's so clear, cruelty free. I just couldn't even believe it. Get your own diamond with code MAFS4. I was like,
listen,
that is so true.
So I was watching this on my phone. I was talking to Greg.
That is hilarious.
Josh and Tahir. When that commercial placement started, I literally looked at like, why is this such an obvious? That was like a podcast ad. It was like, you know what? Ad. I like straws. When you need liquid to come from the cup to your mouth without tipping the cup, I drink out of straws.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was like a
lot because it was like they were like, should we work this in? They're like, no, let's just jam it in there, make it as obvious. And we ain't talked about the wedding ring. Why are we talking about that right now?
No,
that should have been a commercial at the top of the season. They've been wearing the rings for 3 months now.
You got 2 out of 5 people wearing rings. Why are you talking about this ring?
It was so cumbersome.
Yeah, it was.
Lifetime got them ads in there like they got student loans. They like y'all.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I ain't even clowning the advertiser because hey, come on over this way. But the way they placed it, way Married at First Sight did that. It was just like, why you? This is a catastrophic episode or season. Why are you talking about? The ring that he brought.
That's what I didn't understand. Why they ain't came over here, because we know what we're doing with these ads. I would have slid that thing in there. First of all, I would have had earrings. I would have had rings in my ear. You would have had rings in your ear. We would have had so many rings to show off, and not this. Yeah, it's so easy to go on.
They did the ad like it was a live read. Y'all recorded that.
No,
it was jammed in there. Y'all could have did anything.
Yeah.
The lighting changed.
Oh my God.
It was like a YouTube skippable ad, in the middle when you watch for a long time, they be like, all right, y'all been watching for free for long enough. Here's an ad.
That is what happens on YouTube for real. I actually know firsthand.
That's what I was laughing at.
That's hilarious.
Eats from the potty, bless her heart.
I think I know firsthand that they're still together today.
Who?
Stacia and Nate.
Really?
That don't surprise me.
How you know firsthand? They did
because I told her I wouldn't out her, but it's someone that I know personally.
Okay, type it in our private chat.
I can.
I was gonna tell y'all.
Yeah, we can tell y'all. I just can't say it. But she said that they saw her within a few months of, and I just saw her like last week.
Okay. All right.
So I do know that. So I don't know when they was separated or whatever, but I think they had worked it out. I did hear, by the way, that we did hear that. And they got divorced.
Who?
Olajuwon and Wig.
I was about to say, don't give me the line. As soon as the season is over, as soon as the episode is over, I'll be forgetting folks' names.
Because I met him. Him and Katina got divorced?
Him and Katina got divorced.
Thank you.
Huh?
Why?
I can remember her name was Katina. I remember how he wrote the notes for them.
Oh, yeah, that was hysterical. Yeah,
the cheater and Wig. That's how
yep.
I don't even. I remember doing the notes. I don't remember everybody's names.
Last one, Marcus Anthony.
Cheater.
Oh, cheater and Wig.
Mm-hmm.
Just call that woman Wig. It's wow.
I don't know how to spell this word, child. And my what's this called? Spell check is like, ooh, girl, I don't know what you mean. There we go.
First of all, Apple spell check is a worse speller than me.
Listen, it was like, I was going to almost say one of the words, but then you would be able to figure out what I was trying to spell.
I was about to mess it up for you.
Anyway, it was like, do you mean this? No, girl, I don't mean this. Yeah. She has seen the both of them. They came in together.
Oh, okay.
All right. I got Starbucks oatmeal, and I had them add their sweet cream in it. Fire.
Let me tell you what my wife is doing in her life. She is continuing this mission to make herself like matcha because me and the boys don't like it, and therefore nobody will drink her whole drink. Here's the thing. Even the drinks she does like, she doesn't drink them all. So
that's not the point.
So why you were robbing us of a little bit of a half of a drink you wasn't going to drink no matter what?
If I decide to drink it all, that's my business. If I decide to drink half of it, that's my business because it is mine. That is the point. Why would you get up while I'm talking? We're not doing evidence. I'll turn this camera off.
No. This is also hers. Okay, this is just one drink. Upstairs, there's 5 water bottles with various amounts of sips taken out of them. This is also some of which I've already drank. I feel like sometimes you just get a drink to taste it.
I did, because that wasn't that good.
And see, this is the problem, is that you men always want to call us out on some stuff.
Look, Kevin,
don't need to be called out.
Any man that's married a black woman married the same one-of-a-kind black woman.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you're one of a kind. You are one of a kind.
Melissa don't.
She's one of a kind.
Melissa has her stuff neatly in a purse. At all
Wait,
times.
that is, 'cause I probably-
Marcus, your video about Angel's car with all the water bottles and that shoe.
I have water bottles in my car
That
too.
shoe. Oh boy.
I have water bottles in my car too.
That.
Oh, you do, huh?
Same one of a kind.
Look on your face, you stupid.
Marcus, it's like her body cannot remember that she's already started a bottle.
This
Every
is what
time she
happens.
gets thirsty,
No,
she like,
no.
I only want it from this part up.
Every time I go in my car, I feel like I should grab a bottle.
That's the label ain't no good.
You feel like
It tastes different.
Every time
Here
I go
down,
in my
it
car,
tastes different.
no, this is what happens. Every time I go in my car, I do feel like I need to grab a bottle of water. The other thing is, once I leave my car and I come back, I feel like the bottle is now contaminated, so I can't drink it.
You know what's
So
funny about Melissa?
So I need
though?
to get another new one.
You know the tiny bottles of water, like the baby sip
Quarter waters.
the quarter waters. She don't finish that.
I'll finish that.
But then if she got a full bottle, she probably drank at least that and some.
It is the same amount regardless of size. If she had a what are those things called? The tank thing, you know, you press the button.
Yeah.
It comes in.
She would hold that upside down and drink it down to the same area.
Same percentage.
Melissa got me in my mind. Okay, so now in hotels, and I used to never feel this way. Melissa has a rule, and she messed my mind up because now I feel that way. When you leave your hotel room,
Yep.
if the housekeeping comes in and cleans your room and the bottle of water's still there, they drank some or they put something in it or they could.
It's contaminated.
It's like taking some food in the bathroom air.
I don't drink a bottle that I haven't had my eyes on the entire time that's outside of my house.
Once it's opened or at all.
Once it's opened.
Thank you. That's my point. Because once
But
it's
how
opened and you leave it, it's contaminated.
Marcus never go against the family.
He actually just proved that's why Angel got bottles in her car. That's why I got
No. In my car? No.
Out of my
It
house.
got nothing to do with the car.
Yes.
I was agreeing.
No, I didn't. You said outside of
I was agreeing with the hotel room.
your house.
Hotel room, I get it. Out in public, in my car, that half bottle's gonna get drank unless it was sitting in the sun.
Because sometimes the kids drink on it. You never drink after the kids.
They don't never drink out of my bottle. They know if that red Sharpie is on that top, leave it alone. I'll drink after the kids if school ain't in. When school's back in, I stop eating off plates. I stop drinking out them. If they out of school, it's free game. Because until school is out, they got something that I can't heal myself with.
Melissa says she don't drink after married people.
Married people are worse than kids.
They eat blood.
Plenty of it.
Licked.
Yeah, I don't drink after Noah though.
Yeah, it's true.
Other than
I wonder if God, when people started eating butt, was he like, what? Y'all know what comes out of there?
no,
wonder what
men
he like.
used to have sex with sheep. He was like, okay, this is still an upgrade. This is still an upgrade.
I feel like we get disappointed because all the stuff, nothing new is happening in the world that didn't happen in the Bible.
Could you imagine his like his like disappointment? Like, are you serious?
Listen,
Really?
That's why it's a law in the like the Bible. God said, "Don't sleep with beasts," because He was like, "Y'all see, y'all not gonna act right."
See, those are people from the mountains.
It's the fact that you have to say it out loud.
The Caucasus Mountains, them people was doing that.
He had to say it out loud. He was like,
Write it down and print this part. Don't put
print
the bean in that sheet.
bold it so they could see it.
Oh, snap.
Well, I do want you to find out, but I also want y'all to know that since today is the last day we're doing this season,
We no longer, these people don't exist to us no more unless they do, unless they come on the podcast.
We wish them well.
Married at First Sight is over.
your child on the last day of school.
They graduated.
In Avengers, when they had killed old Thanos and then they had back in time Thanos, Wanda came up to him like, "You took everything to me." And he was like, "I don't even know who you are. That is us.
Yeah.
We're very First Sight people. If you're
That was just Tuesday.
I don't recognize you. What season was you on? The current one? Okay, then I don't know you, and I don't remember what I said about that.
I don't remember what I said about that.
Hope you're doing well. Off with you.
Because I'd be over. What's their name? What season was it?
I know we don't know their names when it's playing.
We sure don't, except Chris and Paige. They were memorable.
I know they were.
Oh,
memorable. Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
not?
All right.
No, Chris and Paige.
We done hit our good old hour.
Well,
Well, time to grab your bags, your books, and your belongings.
Got to go see a man about a mule.
You got to use the bathroom?
No.
What does that mean?
Like you got to go like use the bathroom.
I got to go see a man about a mule. Mean I got to go somewhere, but I don't need. You don't need to be in my business.
Right, but I thought that somewhere was the bathroom because
No,
you had to
woman.
go poop.
What you doing?
Old Myron back in when I worked at the fair and not the fair.
His name was Myron.
His name was Myron. He was an old black man who was filthy rich, and he just worked with the kids at the summer camp because he wanted to. He did not like nobody asking him where he was going. Myron, what you going to do after work?
Angel.
Man about a mule. Angel, leave him alone.
No.
Angel. All right. I'll holler at y'all next week. I'm great. Get up.
All right, Marcus.
All right.
You had a close up on your crotch.
Angel, get off of that.
But
Fine.
Worse.
Bye.
All right. See y'all.